Traders, welcome to another video from RLTR Group. So today we are going to talk about how the market is going to be behaving on the 30th of March 2021 after a very volatile Friday, and we are also going to look about the critical pieces of information that we need to gather from the overnight newses that we have, and also see what will be the most key level that you can trade and the levels that you can ignore for tomorrow. So without further ado, let's quickly start the process. Now, the first thing that we need to do is that we need to understand that the Bank Nifty had no intention to go either up or down. It went sideways for the entire time. So what we would need to do is first, let's go ahead and draw a trend line. Now, with this trend line, we simply assume that, there is a downtrend and we are still waiting for a breakout on the above to go ahead and trade this. Now, with this trend line, the most critical thing becomes is that whenever there is a breakout, it can also be a fake out. A fake out simply means that this might just be a breakout. It can make a bearish candle and then it can fall down. So for us to avoid that, what we need to do is whenever there is a breakout as well, you need to let go of these 100 points tomorrow, because this is going to be the key level, and the price has taken a resistance on 33,600 for a very long time. So what you would need to do is ignore these first few points, and then once the consolidation is completed and then a breakout occurs above 33,620, we are going to look for a decent target over here that can bring us to the first stage of somewhere around 33,978. Now, because over here there is a round number of 34,000, there might be a lot of stop losses over here which are positionally placed, and if somehow we manage to break that out as well, then we can see a complete upside over here, and that upside is going to further go ahead after consolidation and give you a target of 34,347. Now, these are the key levels that I'm actually looking at. Now, these levels have a tendency to be appearing over the expiry as well. So we need to go ahead, mark this down, and be very careful with that. Now, when we are looking at the downside, we would need to go ahead and further understand that there is a particular support of a trend line that is actually occurring here. So with this support of a trend line, what would need to happen is that we would need to go ahead and respect this heavily. Now, over here as well, there is a similar kind of a scenario over here that we didn't want to trade. Now, let me just go ahead and change this color to somewhere around red so that you can understand that this is not a place that you need to trade, because this becomes very, very critical for everybody to understand that these are the places that they don't want to trade. Now, the same and the similar scenario occurs over here as well. So if we take out the low of let's say Friday, and if we come somewhere around until 32,902, this should be a no trading zone for you. Even if there is a breakout, this can actually appear as a fake out, and this can further pull this entire thing inside consolidation or another volatile move. So below 32,902, you can close your eyes and shoot for a target, and that target over here on the downside will be somewhere around 32,390. So you would need to be very, very careful about what you're going to be proceeding with and what will be your plan for the next day. And these are the key levels that you need to keep in mind and respect them, because these levels are so critical that they have shown their power on a previous time scales as well. And this is a tried and tested method that can give you a lot of profits. So remember that inside this range, do not trade, and above this you can get your easy targets, and whenever they come, you're free to book them. So with this, these are the critical levels for tomorrow. I hope you understand this pretty well, and this would be the most key moments for us for the 30th of March 2021. Before we end the month of March, we can actually look for some decent profits in and across these points. So with this would be my analysis for tomorrow. I thank you so much for attending this particular video, and if you want to join our live trading forum, please visit www.rltrgroup.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you live trade with us. Thank you so much for your time. I wish you a wonderful Holi once again. Jai Hind. We'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.